Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. And on the last episode we completed the Ice Dungeon. And on this episode it's time to get the item from the dungeon, which is the Ice Mail. So let's go do that. You just need to go over to this room here where the stairs are, go down the stairs, and there's actually a bombable floor. This room is right above where the big treasure chest was. And I like that. If you weren't sure how to get the big treasure chest, you could probably backtrack and figure out that you'd have to bomb a floor up here. And there's only so many spots where you can bomb, so I'll show you that. But once you bomb this little area here, just drop down below, and you'll get the Ice Mail. And the Ice Mail is pretty nice because it reduces our damage by half, and that's going to be very useful in the dungeons ahead. Very useful, especially in the later dungeons, if you know what I mean. And we still got a dungeon we haven't completed yet that's after this one, or two rather, so. Anyways, over here, where Link's house was, in the Dark World we have a super bomb. And I had exactly 100 rupees, so that's nice. And basically you're going to take this with you. It kind of looks like an apple with a really long stem. And you just take it wherever you need it. And the range of this is about twice of the original bomb. And so what we need to do is we need to take this to a very special spot. There's only one spot that you can really use this effectively. And thankfully you get a little bit of time to get out of the way because, yeah, this thing could really hurt if you were in the middle of it. Now you can't really hammer the plants there, but, you know, I thought it was kind of funny. But get used to seeing the tempered sword because, well, we're going to say goodbye to it momentarily. Anyways, you'll notice a little ledge up here. Sorry, I got a little confused. And up here, you just drop the bomb and get out of the way. And you got a nice little countdown there, so you got plenty of time. And see, it really has a big range to it. I don't like that. This crack on the wall, you may think you may have to get it with a regular bomb, and then you try a regular bomb and it doesn't work. So, anyways, this is another good fairy, so we do need another weapon. Let's upgrade our arrows. I like how the fairy in the Dark World's a little different looking. Not as scary as the ones in Ocarina of Time, of course, but yeah. The only other item that we can really throw in at this point to upgrade would be our sword, so let's do that. Now we already got the silver arrows, which is nice. The silver arrows are pretty much one of the most powerful weapons in the game. And we do need it for the ending of the game. We do need the silver arrows, just like the Legend of Zelda. Or at least I'm pretty sure you do. And anyways, here we get the golden sword, which is the most powerful sword in the game. I think it's about as powerful, if not a little less powerful than the silver arrows, but it's amazing. And I'll show you what it can do. Remember those guys that took 2 hits to get rid of? Well, take a look. Well, I'll show you that later. Never mind. Or maybe I'll show it now. I thought I'd cut that out, but oh well. I'm not going to re-record that. I'm going to play it casual. Anyways, now that we've got the golden sword, in this episode I want to show you where the rest of the heart container pieces are. The ones that we haven't gotten. And this is going to be all of them except for 2 in Death Mountain, which we'll get when we go towards Turtle Rock. So, anyways, the first one we need to look for is, let's see, where do we need to go? Let's go over here. And what I'm going to do is head north a little bit. And I'm going to cut out some more stuff later, but I thought I'd just go ahead and show you where this is. I really didn't show off the Lost Woods that much, but that's alright. We're going to slowly work our way north. Now you could go over towards the right and up for this, but I thought I'd go through the Lost Woods. Why not? Of course you remember that little hole there. Well, you know. You remember that hole in the dark world. And it's funny how when he bumps us, he bumps us with a wooden arrow. A wooden arrow falls out. So I guess he doesn't have access to the silver arrows like we do. But then again, that's the sprite you normally get when you have an arrow drop from an enemy, so they didn't change that, which I think is kind of interesting. Anyways, we've got this unusual tree, which pretty much disintegrates once we Pegasus into it. And down here, we get a little fairy cave. So we got a piece of heart, that's nice, and also over here, towards the northern end, we've got some extra fairies if we need them. And I'm going to pull out the net and get me an extra fairy. Set an extra fairy just in case we need it. You never know, I mean, an extra fairy in a bottle, it's not really a bad thing. At some point I need to use the good bee to kind of show you what that does, but we'll see. I'm not sure where I want to use that. It'll probably be useful against a boss enemy. Anyways, the next heart container piece that we need is going to be down here. And we just jump over here and you'll see a heart container piece that we didn't get just yet. So what we have to do is go through the desert palace again. And you can see how powerful this golden sword is. It's really nice. So I may cut this out. I mean, we've already seen this, so. But I do like the fact that the sprite does change, it does change, you know, based on the tunic there. So let's zoom through here. They had a good attention to detail there, so. It'd be weird if his tunic went back to green for that little animation, but it doesn't. Anyways, over here we got another piece of heart, so our heart level increased. I probably should have gotten that when I did the desert palace, but oh well. The magic of editing, right? Anyways, the next piece is going to be over towards here. A little secret cave. I want those bombs. Much better. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to increase my bombs anymore. I really don't have to at this point. I'm okay. But if you want to see it maxed out or something, just let me know. I might be able to swing that. Because at this point I'm going to be recording the videos pretty much on a day-to-day basis. You know, I'm not going to pre-record everything like I did normally. Or did before because of the glitches. So if there's something you want to see in any future dungeon, just let me know. I mean, except for the Ice Dungeon and Misery Mire, I will be revisiting all of them just to do the bosses, so. You know, Volcorn, live by request, right? And at some point I need to get another Wolfenstein video out soon. But, oh well. Anyways, when we head up here, you'll see a little area over towards your left. On the left of the Dark World version of Lake Hylia. Or the Poison Lake, whatever you want to call it in the Dark World. And if you go over here, you'll get a secret little area, which is pretty nice. So let's grab this heart container piece. Anyways, the next heart container piece is also accessible in the Dark World, so we'll take a look at that. We need to make it through this little, I don't know what you'd call this, statue garden, maybe? Because it's not really a graveyard like it is in the Dark World. Or the Light World, rather. So, I don't know what you'd call it. By the way, nothing there. I just thought I'd show that. We are going to get another item pretty soon, though. What we need to do here is this little conspicuous ledge is just warp over. And I don't know if I showed this or not, but you can't really Pegasus, you can't really Pegasus a bombable wall like that, so you just have to bomb it. At least I'm not able to, you just saw it there. don't know why I'm thinking you could do that. Maybe it was another game. But it's been a while since I played Link's Awakening, so I don't know. At any rate, the pain in the ass with this is that if you don't warp just right, you kind of have to fall over like that, or warp back and then warp back again. But oh well. Fortunately, the developers got around that by making you slightly invisible when you teleported back, so that's nice. Now down here we have a little secret area. And this is where we get the magic cape, so it makes us invisible and pretty much invincible as well, so that's nice. There's another item that does something similar, but it does it in a different way. And the magic cape is going to be very useful. But it does eat up, well, a lot of magic, though. That's the one problem with it. Now it's time to get the next heart piece, so where do you think it is? Now that we've got the magic cape. No, this is not the one in Death Mountain that I'm talking about, or the two that we need to get later. But you'll see. You'll see. I like how all the heavy boulders look exactly like in Hyrule. Very convenient to know what they are, you know? Whoops, almost fell down that. Nothing to see here. I meant to do that. Anyways, let's head up here. And it's obviously we need the we need the hook shot here, so let's use that. But we have this little barrier here, and it doesn't really tell you how to get across, but if you use the magic cape, it's not a problem. I like that. They gave you kind of a little puzzle there. Didn't exactly tell you how to do it, but you know, you could figure it out, which is pretty nice. Now over here there's also another heart container that I didn't get in Misery Mire, so I'll show that. There's a little cave here on the left hand side. Kind of where the exit was in the Desert Palace, and you have two little treasure chests here as well, and they're easy to get to. Get a little bit of rupee for your trouble. Yeah, I would get the right treasure chest first and then the left, but anyways, that takes care of that heart container piece, so what do you think is next? The last heart container piece, and this one's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is just play the game here, and if we're lucky, you'll get it the first try, so we'll find out. Not yet. And there you have it, so thank you so much for watching. On the next episode, we'll take care of a dungeon. Just let me know what dungeon you want to see, and maybe I'll do that, or I'll select one at random, so thanks again, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.